Hey there, it's day 12 of my little program here, and we are going to do some more jump roping today. A lot of people said they liked the first few tips and they want more tips for being a better jump roper. Let's just review the basics. When you're jump roping, you want to have your hands out to the side with just the wrist rotating, not a big windmilling arm. You want to do a light soft hop, landing mostly on the flat part of your foot, not bouncing on your toes or your heels. And you want to keep your chest and eyes up. Alright, so I'm going to do some jumps here, and we'll talk about some of the finer points of the art of the rope. Okay. So I'm going to start now. What I'm doing now is I'm actually drawing my shoulder blades back, and that kind of makes your chest go out a bit, and my arms are actually behind that plane of my chest. So from the side you're gonna look like that. That's gonna help you maintain the structure that's gonna make the jumping more successful. What you don't want is this. You see how the arms are way forward? That's going to wear you out, and there's a lot of instability in the form, and it's going to lead to trips, because the more variables you have in the mix, the less that every jump is like the jump before, the more likely trips are going to happen. Alright, now let's think about the feet. If you get down and dirty with the feet, if you really explore what's happening, every jump has two parts. The landing mostly happens here on the flat, the ball of the foot. You hit your heel just for a second, boop, and that kind of heel, the elasticity of the tendon here, is what sends you back out to the next jump. So boop, 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 boop. That's what's happening behind the scenes. If you jump on your toes or land flat in your heels every time, like a heavy thud on your heels, you're gonna lose the nimbleness that keeps you jumping for hundreds and thousands of times without a trip. Alright? So, here's how it looks if you jump on your toes. And what's happening there is my calves are not getting a break ever. And after about a minute of that, your calves are crampy and you start to lose control, which is going to lead to a trip. Here's how it sounds and how it looks when you are landing on your heels too hard. If you jump like that, your knees are going to hurt and you're going to get a headache, because every impact is traveling through your bone structure, up your spine, and ending right here at the head. Okay? Excuse me. So, soft, light, almost barely there jumps is what you want. Now, last point for today. Trips. They're going to happen. If you're jumping rope, you're going to trip. It's not a failure. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It means you're jumping rope. And if it does happen, what you shouldn't do is get emotional about it. You tripped, it's no big deal. Get your rope set up and continue again. If you're throwing your rope around and you're cursing and you're really upset for every trip, you're going to have a long couple of weeks and months of training. So, trips happen. It's much better to just keep jumping, get on with it, rather than getting emotional about it. That's today's tips. Enjoy those. I'm going to keep on jumping for the rest of my time, and we'll see you tomorrow.